Hey everybody, it's To The Moon Man, and I'm coming at you with a roulette video teaching you guys how to take a small amount of money and turn it into, hopefully, what we're going to do is take it to the moon, thus the channel. So we've deposited $309.99, let's call it 310. Alright, as you can see here, we have what we're going to attempt to do is we're going to play RNG. Yes, that is correct, RNG. And the reason for this is there's a lot of reasons. Video I'm going to go through what and actually how we are going to attempt to play RNG on this site. I will show you. I started off a little background history. I started off quite a few years ago with a coupon, okay? A coupon from the casino, and I was, a pretty large gambler. I do pretty well. But I wasn't consistently winning, and I was always trying to figure out roulette. Since I was probably, I don't know, I would say 10 years old, we had a Nintendo system. There was a game called Vegas Dream. All right, and on that game, there was a roulette game, and I fell in love with the game. There wasn't a lot of information out there about roulette, and I'm just a kid, It's a game that I think that can be won and can be beaten with mathematics. I'm not a mathematics expert, but there is definitely some math behind this game. And a lot of people will say, it's impossible, you can never win. Well, then why do people go? Yeah, people do win. Maybe not consistently, because there's a lot of reasons why people don't win, and we can get into that in another video. But the main reason how I started this is I got a coupon, okay? A coupon from the casino. And I was basically going to quit. I'm like, nah, I've had enough. I've been losing, for a while. I just need to take a break, quit, get my head on straight, and just back off for a while. My luck's run out. I make a few big bets and then they lose because, you think you got it, like you're playing baccarat. And you think you know what's going to come, and you bet big the one time, and that's the time they get you. If you wait one more hand, it's there. Or you're off by a hand or something, and to consistently win at that point in time, I thought. So this is kind of like what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be for low level. There's not going to be any high stakes gambling. But it's going to show you how to eke out a profit every single day using small stakes, playing roulette mostly. There's going to be other things like sports, because what we're going to do is we're going to use the profit from roulette. We can basically double down, and once we reach our profit target for the day, we can take a sports bet. Then what happens is, then you use that. Now you're even making more money, and now you're also having some entertainment. So now you get to watch a game, 2-3 hours a day, or maybe you bet 2 games. So anyways, going back to the coupon, what we have here is So then I'm like, well, I'll play the speed roulette game. They had every 30 seconds they spin the ball. There's no one there. It's in an enclosed case. 6 people can sit down on it. I think there was 50 cents minimum, or maybe it was $1. I can't remember. It's been such a long time now since I've been to the casino. But that's how I started. And I, my favorite number is 11. So I just put the $50 in or whatever it was for the coupon. I put it in the machine, and I was betting, I think, quarters. You can bet 25 cents on a number. And I hit a couple of them. So, and I was trying out some other strategies that I found on YouTube, to see if they would really work. And I was still kind of curious and I'm like, well, speed wheel that they probably just put in at the time, or maybe it was there and I didn't even know it, and see if I can make a profit off of it. I mean, there's no dealer there. You can just go at any time. The thing's always running. So let me figure out some kind of strategy on how to use. So then I started searching YouTube. This was about 3 or 4 years ago now, maybe 5. And the first time I went, I made so many mistakes. I mean, I went with a notepad and paper, wrote down all the numbers, try to do a specific strategy. And I didn't really quite understand it, but I made a lot of mistakes, and you're going to make a lot of mistakes. So you're going to have a lot, a pretty big bankroll. So luckily, the mistakes didn't destroy me, and I basically just sat there for maybe like a one. But anyways, that's how I got started. Is I took a coupon from basically, 50 or $100. Then I started adding a little bit of my own money into it, and wouldn't you know, it just kept growing. It just kept growing and growing. I just took this little bit of money, and I started adding a little bit of my own money to it because I could see the light. I saw that it was going to work, and I didn't want the casino, because things that are out there for the YouTube public, the casinos watch those too, and they know what's going on, so then they can rig it against you. A lot of you. So anyways, back to the money, back to the plan. So anyways, like I said, I wasn't working, so I would go play on just a regular table. I would start out with the minimum. The minimum was pretty high for me with a $5 bet. It was more than. So anyways, I took that little bit of money. In order for me to get to the next level, I need to add a little bit of money. My main goal was to spend less time at the casino and make more money, so I can get out of there within an hour or two. Because after an hour or two, you get tired. It's a stressful thing. You guys don't really understand. If you're trying to do this for a living, it's stressful. It takes a drain on you. You have to be there at your top game, and especially don't drain. I appreciate you guys listening to my rants and raves. Anyways, so starting to bet $5, and I mean I was there all day long, just trying to win $100, and I would do it. I would do it $100, whatever my goal was for the day. I might have started out with $500. I was playing the speed wheel, and then I needed at least $500 to go to the table. So once I finally got that, then I was going, basically I eliminated this speed wheel, because it was actually too fast, and you really had to act really fast, and you make mistakes. And you'll see that when we play live roulette. The live roulette nowadays is so ridiculous. They give you 15 seconds in order to make a financial decision. Every bet that you make, you guys, it's a financial decision. I don't. A lot of these guys nowadays are betting all this big money, which is fine, but I mean, how do you make those financial decisions like that every single day? Yeah, I'll buy this slot machine for $50,000, and I'm gonna go buy all these slot machines for $500,000. I mean, who has that kind of money? I mean, not the working class, I can tell you that. I don't know how they got their money, but heck, I mean, that's a lifetime worth of jobs for me. I mean, I've never been paid like that. I don't know what kind of job you need to get that kind of money, but I want one. I can tell you that. So anyways, what I ended up doing was I ended up taking that $100 all the way up to, man, I don't even remember anymore. It's been a while, since the shutdown and everything. It was all the way up to at least 30,000, at least minimum 30,000, before all this happened. So now basically I'm going to start over, and I'm going to share my experiences, and I'm going to share what I know, what I've experienced so far, and we're going to go through it together, guys, and we're going to take a small amount of money and we're going to make it large. You just watch and see. We're going to do it, okay? So stay tuned, watch all my videos, hit the like button, subscribe, and To The Moo Man is out. Peace.